Hey guys, Mark again. I'm with
Amina.
We're going to do a quick mock test in Mill Hill. You know I like to do the intros nice and short, so we're going to get straight into it. Alright, when you're ready. Okay guys, so I'm going to talk you through the mock test as I normally do, just so you can see what the faults are and what the learner's doing well on. So you can see she's done her check before actually getting the car ready. It's not the best thing to do because then you have to do your checks all over again. It's best to get the car in gear first, get the biting point, and then start looking around. Otherwise you have to do it twice, which is not a terrible thing, but as long as you remember to look again before you move off, it's okay. So remember, I'm going to skip quite a lot of the boring parts just so I can show you the whole route, but I'll show you all the turns and the faults, but you're not going to see every single bit of the video because the bits that I missed, nothing really happened. Yeah. So turning left, turning right again at the end here. It's a very blind corner here because you can't really see the left properly. So make sure you select first and go really slowly, and then again this one, the left is really sharp, so you can't really see. Our learner's doing really well to stretch and check. Then once it's clear, she's gone. So I probably can't tell, but this is quite a hilly roundabout here. This bit of the roundabout is very hilly, so if you get it wrong you could easily stall. And we're turning right here, and there's a hedge just on the right blocking the view, but she's done really well to go at the right time, using a nice amount of gas to move the car off as well. At the roundabout, turn left further down. You notice she's checking the mirrors, but she's not realising the cars have stopped, and she's braking really late there. Luckily she's braked just in time, otherwise I would have to take over, and that could have been a serious fault there. So this roundabout, this is where she gets her first and second serious fault actually. So if you look to the right, there's quite a few cars coming. That one's gone now. Now she can go, but she's decided to go, but then changed her mind while she's on the roundabout, and she's in the middle of the roundabout now, way over the line, and cars are having to go steer around her really. And she could have gone again now this time because all those cars are going, and she gets beat by a car behind. So another serious hesitation. She could have gone before getting beat there. Then on this is a very steep hill, probably the steepest hill junction in Mill Hill, I think. Done that very well, got into first as she got to the top, and then dealt with it really nicely.
Pull over?
Yeah, on the left. Okay, pulling over on the left, so she should have checked her mirrors before signalling, but as long as you check her mirror again before going to the left, but you really want to check your mirrors before you signal, otherwise you will get a fault for that. Thank you. So checking over your shoulders, but you notice you checked over her right a few seconds ago now. She should really check again, but she doesn't. Yeah, so remember, before you move off you want to check the right shoulder just before you move off, especially if you're coming from the left side. End of the road, turn right please. So here we're turning right at the end of the road, but notice where she signals way too soon because there's another road on the right. She's going past that road with the right signal on, which could confuse other road users. Nice turn though. Then here turning left is nice and clear on the right. Good observations, and she's made a nice turn. Yes please. Much further down, we're pulling over on the left. We're going to start the independent driving now, okay? So I'd like you to follow a set of directions. We're going to get to a roundabout. I want you to turn right, third exit. Then we'll get to a set of traffic lights. I want you to turn right there. Then I'll give you more instructions after that, yeah? So what we're doing first,
Third exit right.
Good.
And then at the set of the traffic light, we're turning right again.
Correct. And then after that, I'll give you more instructions, okay? When you're ready, please. Okay, so remember, if you're doing independent driving, especially if you're not using the sat nav, ask the examiner if you're not sure where you're supposed to be going. So she's doing the checks the wrong way around. See, she's checking her left shoulder before she's moving off. You want to check your right shoulder, or your right blind spot before moving off, but there she's checking her left side before moving off. So here, turning right, third exit. Signal's cancelled, but she hasn't put it back on. You really want to make sure that the signal stays on there so that everyone knows that you're still going towards the right, and then signal left to come off. Turning right at this lights. I think she nearly forgot that she was turning right, which is why she had to change lanes kind of late, but she's not done it safely enough. That was really well done. Positioned well in the middle of the road, and then aiming for the left lane. Now just a matter of speeding up. Since this section here is 50 miles an hour. Now follow signs for Hatfield, please. So Hatfield is straight here. You don't need to change into the right lane, but she's done that for some reason. I think maybe because of the way the sign looks, maybe it looks like she's supposed to turn right. Maybe she thinks it's a roundabout, but it's not a roundabout, it's just the way the junction is, yeah? So she's ended up on the right lane, which is not the end of the world, but she should really think about moving to the left soon, because I think she's realised now that she's in the wrong lane. But look how slow she's going, very slow. But this is still 50 miles an hour, and you're going to get cars undertaking her now from the left, like that car and that one on the left. Only now getting to third gear, undertaken again, and then now she's thinking about going into the left. But she was there for far too long. Right hand lane and the middle lane I've overtaken. If you're not doing those things, you should really be in the left hand lane, yeah? Here we were following signs for Burnt Oak, which is a left first exit at this roundabout. Take the next road on the left, please. So onto the Broadway where you can get really busy, so don't rush here, take your time. Yes, but here we're turning left. She stopped for that pedestrian, which was good. Remember, you should stop for pedestrians now if you're turning into a road, if they're waiting to cross. As long as you can do it safely, don't like slam your brake. On the right hand side, please. To let them cross. Here we're doing the right reverse. So look how much force she's using to try to get into reverse. Yeah.
Why don't you have a look at the gears at the top of the
By
gear stick?
looking at the gear stick.
Oh, it's different.
So if you're used to a different car, not all cars go into reverse the same way. And when you get into a different car, check the gear stick. They all have, well, I don't know about all of them, but most of them will have a diagram to show you
No, you just need to
where
put it
reverse is, where
like-
each
like a
gear
normal
is.
gear, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
is it on?
Mm-hmm.
So I've sped this up a little bit because she did this pretty well.
Fully done.
Then we're driving on again. Turning left at the end.
This one?
Yeah.
So going into the car park underneath Mill Hill Broadway train station. This is where we finished our mock.
Alright guys, so we've done a mock test with Amina. How do you feel about it so far?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Still room of improvements, but I'll get it right next time.
Definitely. Keep working on it and hopefully you do well in your next test, okay?
Alright.
Thanks for watching guys, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.